Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to our Tuesday morning Business Growth Insights, everybody. I'm very excited about this morning because we've got something very special happening, which I'm going to tell you all about in a wee minute. I'm just going to wait for a couple of seconds for some people to jump on because we went early this morning. We went live early, 30 seconds early. So that's pretty cool. Hey. All right, everybody. So if you, when you are popping on, we are going live in several places this morning. Hello, Zoe. Hello, Susie Manley. How are you, beautiful people? If you are popping on, just like these two beautiful people have done here, say g'day. You guys know that I love to feel like I'm in the room with you rather than talking to a camera. Now, also, we are going live on an app called StreamYard. So if you would like to, just in the description above, there is actually a little link there that's going to give you the opportunity to just give StreamYard permission to see your name. So then you can come up like the beautiful Natty is here. Hello, Natty. How are you? And say g'day. And there we go. I know this is Lainey because we always get because she said it's Lainey, and we always get the little emojis with Lainey. So if you don't give StreamYard permission to see your name, this is how you'll come up. All right. So now that all that fun housekeeping is out of the way, I want to talk about something very special today. But before we get into it, I want to introduce you to someone who you may know. She's been around. We've had her in the group before, and she's a dear friend of mine. I would love to introduce you to, let's bring her in, the beautiful Susie Manley. How you going, Suze?
Good morning from the Sunshine State. Hello, Miss Ali. How you going?
I am awesome here in the city of churches. God, I haven't said that. So I'm in Adelaide. Those of you who don't know, I'm in Adelaide and Susie is in Brisbane, and where I have just moved back from. So, oh my goodness. Now, guys, we have a really interesting topic to talk about with you guys today. And I have actually invited Susie in to share her wisdom around this topic because it's something that I've been playing around with for a little while, but I haven't really delved into it a lot. Okay, so we want to talk about using AI or artificial intelligence alongside organic social media marketing. Okay, so there's a lot of people, and Susie, I'm sure you will talk to this in a minute, but what I have always thought up until recently is that AI was totally different to organic social media marketing because it's kind of technology and that you can't use them together. Now, as I said, I've been playing around with this for a little while, probably about a month now. I've been, kind of dipping my toe in. But now that now that I'm learning a little bit about it, I can see the power. I don't know about you, Susie, but I can see the power of how AI can, instead of take over your organic social media marketing, you can work with it. I would love to hear your comments on that.
Absolutely. So firstly, good morning, everyone. Hello, my beautiful Lainey. Hey, Natty J. Palme. Hello, darling. Hashtag Palme rocks. And a special hello. Now, did I see an announcement, sorry, very quickly, that you have a new member of your team?
We do have a new member, yes, and she's not here because she works in the afternoon, but we have the beautiful Z who has joined our team now.
Okay, awesome. All right, so I couldn't remember. So, Natty, hello, my darling. How you going? Carlia's making preserves today. Hello, Carlia. I think Mum actually had one of your jams on some toast yesterday, the day before, Mum. And Mum goes, what's this one like? And I went, oh, and she tried it.
I've got a delivery. I've got a delivery of Middle of Nowhere Creations coming this week. I'm wetting my pants with excitement because I can't wait.
Natty says from Mexico and Canada. Absolutely, my darling, Mexico and Canada. So that's where we are. So guys, welcome and thank you so much for joining us. Ali, you're right. I absolutely love AI. Now, I've always been a bit of a techie nerd. for lack of a better word.
Unlike me.
I absolutely own it. My mate James McNamara says he get me one of those little hats with a little propeller on the top because I'm such a techie nerd. I love all this stuff. And guys, what you have to remember is the biggest thing about AI. Number one is like it's very exciting, and we're only at we're at the ground level, guys. So where it's going to go from here is just going to be incredible. But was
sorry,
that
was just me. No, that was me.
Oh my God, I'm hearing the voices again, Ali. I'm hearing the voices again. No, well, what the biggest thing is for you guys as business owners is this is going to give you time back. Now,
and doesn't it give you time back?
Oh my God, it's just insane. Okay, so now I know there's a lot of people out there who go, but it's speaking for me, and it's not genuine, and you can tell if it's done by AI, and you know what? To all of that, I'm going to say absolute and utter crap. That's it. Absolute and utter
Love
crap.
it.
Because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. As a business owner, we wear, especially as a micro to small business owner, we wear a lot of hats. Okay, so we're the accountant, we're the bookkeeper, we're the cleaner, we're the secretary, we're everything. Okay, if you can utilize a tool that is going to give you time back in your day, in your week, and in your month, then that's awesome, because that means that you can spend more time with your kids, your dog, your cat, your goldfish, your hubby, your whatever it is that you want to spend more time doing. You can do that. You can spend more time concentrating on building your business instead of doing all the little crap in the background. Okay. Yep. So Natty said we're on the edge of a tech revolution. The industrial age is ending. I agree 100%. And the thing is, guys, if you fight it, you're going to be left behind.
And that in itself, Susie, I love that you said that, because I am, we've worked together for a little while now. I am totally the opposite to you. I am not a tech nerd. You've seen it. When I introduce a new bit of tech, I want to learn it, but it's not something that comes naturally to me. So I have avoided, using things like AI. But that's where I'm now starting. I'm not starting. I can see the power in it, and I know, and now in my mental reality, it's like, okay, so I don't want to be left behind. So this is something that I need to learn, not only to help grow my business, but also, like you say, to give myself time back. Like, who doesn't want that? Zoe, you struggle with tech too. I feel you, Zoe.
Yeah, absolutely. And the great thing with this is they seriously have made it beyond easy, because they know that everyone wants to use this, or everyone should be using this, or everyone will be using this. So they have to make it as friendly as possible. Now, this is very similar to years ago. I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm 189 years old. But back in the day, right, computers were a brown screen with green writing, and you had to code everything. Right. So to get anything done, you had to code it. This before the internet and all the rest of it. So when the internet came into play, it was actually originally to use in the universities, to send information around the universities. But Hewlett-Packard had started looking at a different way of getting information out there, but it was still very clunky and not user-friendly. Now, there's a little bloke called William Gates, right? We all know him. He started in someone's, right, the guy, glasses.
It's vaguely familiar.
Techie nerd. Started in a garage with his mate, and they started working on a program called Windows. And what it was is you didn't have to be a computer nerd. You didn't have to know how to use a computer to go and use Windows, because he made it very simple. Now, this is that on crack. This is being able to use AI so simple that it seriously, Max the Wonder Dog could jump on my computer, which he often does, and he could use ChatGPT, okay, and
That's
all impressive. The other platforms. So yeah, he's pretty impressive, old Max. You don't want to read the emails that he sends into, to the different places. He's a Karen online. He's a Karen. Apologies to all the Karens out there, but he's a Karen. Okay, so anyway, back to it. So, guys, AI is something that as you can tell, I'm passionate about and I love. You have to jump on board with this, or you are going to be left behind. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who create content. I'm one of them, okay? That is a major part of my business, is I create content for small business owners, for their socials. right? And there's a lot of people out there who do copywriting and things like that. And they're sort of going, well, you know what? No, I'm going to stick to doing what I do. And that's great. But they have to get to the point where they're incorporating this into their work, or they will be left behind, because what they will do, what will take them 2 and 3 weeks to do, to come up with, I can generate in less than 10 minutes.
And if that's not saving time in your business, what is?
Right? Let that sink in. Now, I did a post the other day. We'll talk about this a little bit later, but I did a post the other day where I said I've just created 30 posts for my timeline, and it was actually 6 groups. 2 of them I was admin on, 4 of them I weren't. I created 30 posts in less than 15, 20 minutes. And that was content and graphics. And that was with AI, guys. If that doesn't excite you, then I don't know what will.
Does me.
That's the crap out of me, and I use it every day. And every day I use it, I just go, this is freaking awesome, right?
And actually, while we're talking about this, I want to just take a step backwards. Something's just come into my mind, Susie, if that's okay. Because what I see a lot is, and like I mentioned this before, I thought that you would use AI and it would just, well, this is what I used to have. We use AI and it's just going to automatically be fantastic, and it's going to, magically know exactly what I'm thinking. Okay. And I'm sure you're going to get into this a little bit later. But here's the thing. I know this is what I've learned by playing around with AI, is that you need to know your business. You need to know your ideal client before.
Absolutely.
You need to know it in and out, right? And as I said, I'm sure you're going to get to this in a minute. But because what I've had a lot of people have said to me, because a major part of my business, as you know, is teaching organic social media marketing, right? And this is how I'm learning that they work together. So a lot of people will say to me, why do I have to learn organic social media marketing when I can just do AI? And this, to me, is when it comes into play, is that, first of all, before, you can absolutely use them alongside together, but you still need to understand your business. You still need to understand your ideal client to be able to use AI effectively. Would you agree with that?
I agree 100%. 100%. Because, guys, the thing is, if you don't know who you're talking to, and I know, Ali, you talk about this a lot in your academy when you're teaching your guys, right? Yeah. You have to know who your ideal avatar is, or who your ideal client is. Yep. Now, they're the foundations of your business, guys. If you don't know that, then number one, you should sign up for Ali's Heart and Soul Business Academy, right? Yeah. And you find out. Number two, you need to know. Because if you talk to everyone, you talk to no one. So you have to niche down exactly who you're talking to, so that you know how to talk to them. If your ideal client is someone who just hates computers, hates technology, doesn't like any of this techie stuff, then if I start ranting about AI and it's so great, and if you just jump on your Facebook page and then go into the back end of your website, they're going to go, you've just lost me and I don't want to talk to you anymore because you're confusing me, making me feel stupid, right? So I've missed the mark. I have to go, you know what? You don't need to worry about any of that stuff. That's what I do. What is it you're wanting to achieve, Frank? Because I know that your business is printing. So all you want to do is you want to go and print your flyers and your things and all this sort of stuff. So you need to concentrate on that, but you need to talk to me about the message that you need to get across. Now, if I didn't know Frank wasn't a tech head and I was talking to him about all my techie stuff, I'm going to lose him and he's not going to want to talk to me anymore. And I'll lose him as a client, right? Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. You have to know who you're talking to, guys, because if you don't, then it doesn't matter what message you put out there, you are going to miss the mark nearly every time. So it's super important to know that before you jump on any AI platform.
Absolutely. I just want to who's loving this discussion so far? Like who's give us a 5 in the comments if you're loving this discussion so far. And, I think we've had, like Zoe said, she struggles with new tech. I'd love to actually, if you want to put in the comments your thoughts about AI, what you maybe have thought in the past, or what you're hearing from this conversation as well. We got some 5s, we got a 10, we got a 10. Someone's picking up what we're doing now. We got a 10. I believe that is you, Sophia. Hello, beautiful lady.
Hi, Sophia. Lovely to see you.
Sophia's got a 10 going on.
I love it. I love it. So guys, you need to, and I think someone said before, it's Parme, the beautiful Parme, it should be a balance. And that is so true. Yeah. Guys, AI is a tool. That's all it is. And it's not going to take over the world, okay? It's not going to take over, and run the world and all the rest of it. Don't believe the movies. AI will only do what we allow it to do as humans. Exactly. AI hasn't got... We as humans are designed to grow and create, right? Yes. AI is creating from the information that we've already made available to it. So if all of a sudden we cut off that information, so this is the thing that you've got to be careful with ChatGPT. ChatGPT was released in November 2022, but the information in ChatGPT only goes to, I think, September 2021.
There you go.
Right. So unless they've updated it since the last article I read about that, but it will only go, so the information in there is only updated as far as September 2021. And what happened when they released it in November 2022, it nearly crashed the internet, and, because everyone wanted to jump on and use it, and, all of that sort of stuff. So it's so just be very aware of that. But AI will only do, it's like a car, guys. A car, my dad taught me when I was driving a car will only do what you make it do. It'll only go forward because you hit the accelerator, or stop because you hit the brake. It won't do anything that you don't make it do. All right? Exactly. Intentionally or unintentionally. AI is exactly the same. So you need to just keep that in mind.
Just as Parme is saying, AI has a lot to offer. You, as the business owner, should know how to filter it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Because AI has a learning function. So it will learn. The more you work with it, the more you give it information, the more information you give it, and the correct prompts that you give it, and we'll talk about that, it will learn how you want to speak. It will learn how you talk to your clients. It will learn the information that works for you, because you're telling it that. You're telling it what you want. Yeah. So, yeah.
Now, okay, so I think this is brilliant. I'm loving this discussion now, but I want to actually, I'm really hoping that you could do this on the StreamYard. I would love you to maybe, if you can, if you want to, Susie, share your screen with us and do a bit of a demo, if you can.
Demo.
I know, right? How exciting is that? So basically, what you're saying is we're not living in the Matrix, and AI isn't going to take over the world. We're not run by robots.
We won't get to the point where it's, the blue pill or the red pill, guys. We'll be okay. Look, it's like anything. It's like the internet. It's like anything. There are going to be people who are going to misuse tools, and that will be anything, okay? Whether it's something technological, whether someone's invented a hammer, someone can misuse that hammer, okay? It doesn't matter what it is, all right? Someone's going to, but I think, majority of the people with something like this are wanting to use it for just helping them in business, and that's what we've got to concentrate on today. So, okay, so you guys can see my screen. Happy days. So, yes. All right, so this is ChatGPT. Now, this is a free platform. Now, guys, there's a lot of platforms out there now that are using AI. A majority of them are paid platforms because they have other features on there. They'll be able to create other stuff. But I wanted to just talk about ChatGPT today because we've got limited time, and this is the one that everyone's talking about. And majority of the other platforms are powered by OpenAI, which is who developed ChatGPT. Okay, I hope that makes sense to everybody. So, all right, so let's have a little bit of a look. So you log in, okay, it's very easy to log in, and, you put in your email address and a password and you're in. Now, this is ChatGPT 3.5, and there is a ChatGPT 4, which I think is the one that you have to pay for, okay? So at the moment, I use a completely different platform, but it is obviously it's powered by something similar to ChatGPT. So if you want to go to ChatGPT 4, there's a few more features and things in there, but you got to pay for that. So, all right, so let's start with ChatGPT. So what you do is you come over here at the side and you click New Chat. Okay. You have to look at this as chatting to someone, telling someone what you need. Okay, so they've given some little examples here, and it's always good to have a read through these, but I want to send it a message. So I'm going to say, hey, ChatGPT, generate a short, oh God, Facebook post about the importance of daily motivation and how this applies to a small business owner. Why is it so important? Use friendly tone. So you can also tell it what kind of tone you want. You might want a professional tone. You might want an informative tone. You might want a friendly and caring tone if you're talking to people about personal things, or if you're talking about things like, meditation, self-help, anything. You might say, use let's say use a caring tone. So you might give examples of 3 motivational quotes and who quoted. Okay, so let's start there. All right, so generate a short Facebook post about the importance of daily motivation and how this applies to a small business owner. Why is it so important? Use a caring tone. Give examples of 3 motivational quotes and who quoted. All right, so let's go and see what comes up. There you go.
Wow, look at that.
Right. Emojis and everything, guys. Now let's read it. Embracing daily motivation, fuel for every small business owner. Hey there, lovely friends and fellow entrepreneurs, because I said caring and friendly, right? And you remember, you can edit this. You can edit anything. Today, let's talk about something close to my heart, the significance of daily motivation, especially for small business owners like us. Running a small business can be both exhilarating and challenging. We often wear multiple hats. I've just said that, juggling countless tasks and face unforeseen hurdles. Amidst all this, staying motivated is the key to success. Why is daily motivation so vital, you ask? Well, it acts as the driving force that keeps us going. Okay, so right. Here's 3 quotes. So the only limitation to our realization. Now, this is one thing to be careful of, guys. This is American. So make sure when you edit it, you go back and see how it's realization with a Z. Go and change it, okay, to S. Realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The amazing Winston Churchill. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do, Steve Jobs. Now, let's take these words to heart and infuse our day with positive energy and passion. Remember, caring for ourselves and staying motivated allows us to serve our customers better and grow our businesses with heart and dedication. So, my dear friends, let's lift it. Obviously, you can edit that. Let's uplift each other, cheer on every small win, and forge ahead together. Share your favorite motivational quotes too. Let's inspire each other to make a difference. And it even gives you the hashtags.
And it gives you, and there you go. That's a call to action at the bottom there too. Right?
So you can, what I often do when I'm doing my scheduling my stuff is I will say finish with an engaging question that will promote, finish with an open-ended question that will promote engagement. Okay, this has done it automatically.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about business owners, it's doing that. It's giving you and how long did that take? Less than 3 seconds.
Exactly. But you know what?
Yeah.
So what I love is that, this is exactly what we're saying. So you've told it the tone, you've given it instructions, rather than what I have, and I'm going to be honest, what I have been doing was I've just been putting a quote in and pressing go. Right. But you've just taught me something there, how to do it. Like you've given it instructions, you've told it what to do, and it's done exactly that. You've given it the tone, like you say, you can an open, engaging question at the end. Yep. I think that's fascinating. And I said, oh my God, it's got the emojis.
Yep. It's awesome. Now you can even put it. So if you don't like what's been written there, you go, no, that's crap. You can just click that regenerate response and it'll rewrite it. If you read something online that you like, copy it, put it in here and just put in rewrite the following in a caring tone with an open-ended question to encourage engagement. And I'm just going to go and just grab the first thing that I find off Facebook. Let me just find something. You watch, I won't be able to find anything now. Of course I won't be able to find anything. Why would I not be able to find anything? Okay, sorry, let me just quickly I've just jumped on to okay. Let's keep this.
Are you sharing a different screen now?
Yeah, sorry. No, I don't. Oh, crap. Of course it will do that. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a bit of information. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just grabbed this out of a news. Oh, I don't need that bit there. This out of a news story. Okay, authorities have said some of the wildfires currently sweeping multiple Greek islands could be the product of arson as mass evacuations continue. Sorry, not very pleasant, but it was the first thing I grabbed a week ago. So I've got to rewrite. So let's rewrite it. Okay. And I've said in a caring tone, our hearts go out to the beautiful Greek islands currently facing devastating wildfires. Authority has raised concern that some of these fires might have been caused by arson, compounding the challenges for the affected community. And it goes on to explain.
Wow.
Okay, and please share your thoughts and ideas. Every voice counts. How do you think we can extend our care and assistance to those affected by the wildfires? Let's foster a meaningful conversation, explore ways to lend a helping hand.
Amazing. That's, right. I mean, look at that, you know?
Yeah. And that was all because of that. That's the part there that I copied and pasted into ChatGPT, and it's rewritten it. Okay.
Perfect.
I know we've only got a couple of minutes to go. So yeah, so that's basically, guys, there is a whole slew of you know, prompts and things that you need to know to get the best out of these platforms. And it's all about the prompts that you put in.
Yes.
Okay. And that is the biggest thing. If you put in crappy prompts, then you're going to get crappy stuff back. The more detail you can give it and what you want from it, then you can do that. Natty said you can ask for a Facebook post, a blog, a letter, whatever you want. That's right. Okay. Whatever it is that you need, you have to let it know. Because if you're going, you know, write something about the bushfires in Greece, then it's going to go off on a tangent that you might not want. You've got to go.
And it does.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I do.
So what you have to do is say to it, you know, I want this, this, and this. I want it less than, you might want it, you know, might want to post on Instagram. So you might want to say less than 2,200 characters. Okay. You know, to make sure that it'll fit both Facebook and Instagram or whatever it is. Or you might be writing, you know, a book. If you want to write a book, give me an idea of, you know, of a story of a book about two people falling in love and see what it comes up with. Now give me the, you know, the first 15 chapter topics, and it'll give that to you. And then you can go and expand on there, copy a chapter topic, and then go and write a chapter about this topic. Bang. Right?
Absolutely.
This is how easy it is to create the content for your social media as well by using this. But you have to know the right prompts, guys. And you can use AI to create content. You can use it to create graphics. You can use it to create, as you know, as Natty said, blog posts, you know, emails, books, ebooks, courses. You can do online courses. Anything that needs content, you can do it through AI. It is only limited by your imagination. That's it. That's all. So
love it. Now, Susie, we've only got a couple of minutes left, but I know that you have a specific tool that you use in your business and that you also offer to people that has to do with AI. Do you want to share with us quickly about that? And, you know, let people
do you want me to share my screen on that one?
Absolutely. Really just really quickly. We've got a couple of minutes.
Okay, so I'll stop sharing that one and I'll quickly share. All right, guys, I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. And if you, no, I need to share my entire screen for this. Okay, so here's my Facebook. Okay, and this tool is called Content Scheduler. And just let me know that you can see what I'm sharing, Ali. Yep, you can see it. Good. Okay.
Yep, we can see it. Yep.
All right.
Yep, we can see it.
on so this tool is specifically for your personal timeline, right? Not your business page, your personal timeline, and it is for any group that you are a member of. You don't have to be admin, all right? And what it does is it creates the post, creates the graphics, and it will schedule it into any group you're a member of and on your timeline. All right, so let me show you very quickly how it works. So you get, it's a Chrome extension, so you need to use Google Chrome. And I'm just going to click on my little Chrome extension here. Okay, so it's called Content Scheduler AI, and here's all the ones that I have already scheduled. So what I'm going to do is just a few. So I'm going to go down to my scheduler, and I'm going to say schedule now. Okay, and I want to, so this is very quickly, guys, very, very quickly. Okay, so I'm creating a new post. I want to create a value post, and I want to start it on August the 30th, my birthday. There you go. And I want to do it at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll do this because it's just the easiest one, 7 a.m. You can put tags on it, and that's something else, but that's okay. Now, this is where I want to post it. Now, I won't want to post it to every single business every single group I've got attached here, but I'm just going to do it on my personal timeline. I can pick any of these groups. These two I'm an admin of. These ones I'm not, okay, but I'll just do it on my timeline for now, but I can just go select all if I want. But I won't do that. Okay, so very quickly, I want to repeat the post, and I want to do it post frequency every 7 days. And I want to do, I'll just put, random minute between them. So I want to do, I can do as many posts as I want, but let's do 3 posts because I know that we're going to run out of time. You can even add the first comment if you want. We're always saying to you guys, don't put links in the thing, put it in the first comment. You can do that. Okay, so you can user generated or AI generated, and I might want to say generate a motivational quote, and the person who quoted it explain how this applies to small business owners, and with an open-ended question to encourage engagement. Okay. So, all right, so let's just do that. All right, so, and then I also want to generate an image. Okay, so I want to put in here, generate a beautiful landscape of, and I can actually put brackets here and put mountains and a line, lakes and a line, ocean and a line, and it will randomly pick one of those. And I can, okay, so let's just do that and see what happens. All right, and I just want one. All right, so I'll generate the content, and then I'll generate the image as well, and let's see how we go. Now I can do this. I'll show you how quickly this is to do. Sorry, Ali, I know we've gone a little bit over time. Am I still good to go?
Yeah, we'll go for another couple of minutes.
30 seconds, yep, okay.
We can't, I think if we're going to talk about this, we can't not show this because this is such a valuable tool, Susie.
It's so good.
And it needs to be.
All right, so there's my post. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's encouraged Winston Churchill. This quote by Winston Churchill applies perfectly to small business owners, okay, and it runs through that. Small business owners face constant challenge for managing finance operations, so on and so forth. Success is not a destination, but a continuous journey, so on and so forth. So what are some strategies or approaches you've used to stay motivated and resilient as a small business owner? Okay, so it's encouraging that. Now, here's the image that it's created. Now, I'm going to right click on this and open it in a new tab so that you guys can have a look at the image. And it's an image of a lake with mountains in the background.
Beautiful.
Now, that's really, really quickly. Okay, now if I'm happy with that, I'll go, that's great. Add that, let's go. And see 1 of 4. Okay, because I put 3 repeats, so that's 1 of 4. So I'll say, yep, I'm happy with that. Great. Sorry, just hide that little thing. Okay, I'll say yes, schedule, and it's already done the second quote. The only way to do great work is love what you do, Steve Jobs, and it's already created the second image.
Love
so that's
it.
2. It is 2 of 4, and now I'm going to go, yep, schedule that, and now it's done the next one. So, okay, so see how this is done Winston Churchill again? I'm going to go, no, I don't like that. I want to regenerate the content. Regenerate the content. Don't crash on me. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the biggest risk is not taking any risk. Okay, Mark Zuckerberg. This quote by Mark Zuckerberg. And here's the another the image. I'll just show you the image. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Right? Now, if I don't like that image, again, I can regenerate the image, but I'll say, yep, schedule that, and then regenerate the content.
So I'm just gonna, sorry, I know, because I'm just mindful of the time. So yeah. I can see, like, I know the power in this because I actually have access to it. And as I said, I'm playing around with it. I'm starting to use it in my business. And what I love is the fact that you offer this tool to people to help them with their business. But what I extra love, I know we've gone through this really, really quickly this morning, and probably some people are watching this going, oh my God, how the hell do you get that? But all your tools, all your software, Susie, they come with training, don't they? So like, absolutely. You know, you've gone through this really quickly today, but guys, seriously, this training is fantastic. For someone who is not a tech nerd like me, I can sit down, I can follow, it's your training, it's the guy who created it, Kevin's training, and I can learn these tools really, really quickly. That's one thing that I absolutely love and respect about what you provide, Susie. So would you like to tell us how if people are interested, how they get the little hands on this?
Absolutely. Okay, let me just stop sharing that. All right. So guys, I did those 4 posts in less than like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. And so you can see how you can do 30 posts in under, because that's just go on my timeline every, I think it was every Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock. Okay. So this is normally $97 a month. This is a brand new content scheduler. It is the only one that I know of that will post on your personal timeline, okay, that will do this on your personal timeline, as well as in any group that you are a member of, not an admin of. Now, this is normally $97 a month, okay, but for you guys, if you want to sign up today, it is $57 a month. That price won't change. And on top of that, as a bonus for you guys, just because I love Ali and I love the Heart and Soul Business Academy, I will also include a link that will give you access to over 10,000 prompts. I know that sounds overwhelming, but it's all categorized, and you go in there and it is the best way to learn the best prompts for what you do to get the most out of any AI platform that you're using. Okay, so I did that super quickly. You can go and put in stuff in your prompts to, what kind of landscape, what kind of camera that you would use to take a photo of that landscape. You can put in that you want ultra realistic. You can put in a whole heap of prompts in your images, and you can learn a whole heap more prompts in your content to get the most out of. But that was super quick, and look at the content that it took, or look at the content it created. And it blows me away every time. I love it. So guys, if you want to sign up for that today, I think Parme's going to throw the link in there, maybe.
If we don't, we'll pop it, because I don't know that I even had the time to share it with her. Parme, you'll find it in the chat that Susie and I had.
And so just so if you sign up for it from this live, guys, I will also send you the link to get access to over 10,000 prompts. So this is something that, it will absolutely change your business and change how you create content for your business. Trust me. And it will save you a ridiculous amount of time.
And it will. And as I said, don't worry about if you're not, like Zoe said, and a few others have said, I'm not a tech nerd or struggle with tech. All the training is there, guys.
And it's so much fun.
It is fun. It really is. It is. Oh my goodness. All right. We have gone way over time, but just one more thing I would love it. No, I love it. I think it's cool. But one more thing I'd love to mention to you all is you can see scrolling across the bottom of my screen. If you actually want to hear more about what Susie, and AI and her softwares that, that she shares, I would love to invite you to come to my Heart and Soul Virtual Expo, which is actually happening on the 10th of August. These are 3 days of massive promotion for your business. And I would love to invite you guys to register as a stall holder. Now, it's only $50, guys, to register as a stall holder. And you get 3 days of massive promotion for your business, including what I'm saying is Susie is one of our incredible sponsors for 5 Foot Rope. And, all our stall holders, most of them will go live for 30 minutes a day. So you also, as a stall holder, have the opportunity to do that. There's a whole lot more that's involved in that. Again, I will get beautiful Parme to pop the link in the comments as how you can register to be a stall holder. But we would love to invite you, and you can come along, watch Susie's lives, hear more about AI and her other incredible softwares, as well as get a bunch of training from other beautiful coaches. Find out get some great bargains and deals, some products, all kinds of things. Too much for me to go into right now because we have gone 10 minutes over. But we know it's all fun. So, Susie, I would love to just thank you so much, my beautiful, for coming on and sharing your expertise with us. I think this is a discussion that needs to be had a lot more now that that AI is coming into business a lot more. I thank you and appreciate your time today. And again, if you want to sign up for that, that content schedule of Susie's, please do, because it is really good.
So you'll love it. It will absolutely change your business. And definitely jump onto the virtual expo, guys. This is a brilliant opportunity to showcase your business to a whole new audience. And that's what we're all fighting for on Facebook, is to get in front of new faces. Guys, jump on this, on the virtual expo. Join the Heart and Soul Virtual Expo. I love virtual expos. And, for the sake of $50 for 3 days, you can get your business in front of a lot of new people that you may not have been able to connect with other than doing Facebook advertising, okay, which can get quite expensive when you don't know what you want. This is a great way to do it and to become part of a brilliant community as well.
100%. And you can even use Susie's content scheduler to create some posts to go in.
Oh, yeah, you can.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. Winner, chicken dinner.
All right, my beautiful people. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope this has been really handy for you guys. I hope you've learned a lot about how you can use AI alongside your organic social media marketing. We will see you again next Tuesday for another Business Growth Insights. Thank you, Susie. Mwah, you're amazing.
Thanks, guys. See you. Bye.
See you, everybody.